40 German banks seek regulators' green light to offer Bitcoin custody. Bitcoin will beat Dow Jones to 40,000. Tom Lee doubles down on BTC. Bitcoin hits all-time high in 2020. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode on the Crypto Wealthy channel. In today's video, we're going to discuss about the Bitcoin price, which soon will break $10,400 level of resistance, which is one of the most important ones. And also, we're going to look at the trade which could be made somewhere around here. And now let's get started. So as we standing here on the charts, we can see that the Bitcoin did break some major level of resistances in order to start a new bull market. And as we can see right now, we are retesting $10,400, where we have a lot of volume and resistance to break in order to see $20,000 as soon as possible. One very interesting thing that is going on the charts over here, we can see that the Bitcoin is getting support from 20 exponential moving average on daily chart pretty neatly, and that's very good because Bitcoin has some kind of a pullbacks before it jump all over again to the new highs. So I hope we will see some sort of a correction also over here to retest this 20 exponential moving average, gain some sort of a power and break this level of resistance much easier, because as long as we are trading beside some level of resistance long time, that means that that level of resistance is getting weaker because buyers are hitting that wall and buying it all over again. And after those orders getting filled and gone from the order book on the exchanges, the price will surge onto the upside. If we switch on crypto and fear greed index, we can see that the greed index is not on extreme levels, which is pretty good and pretty well for now, because for now we still don't have that extreme that could push us in parabolic move. Interesting thing, if we switch on weekly chart, we can see that the Bitcoin still is not too far away from 20 exponential moving average, which does give it a much more space to go on to the upside before we test that level of support of 20 weekly exponential moving average. As the other EMAs are preparing for the bull market, we can see over here that we have pretty good line up, which is 20 exponential moving average, below it's going 50, then 100. Also, if we look at the RSI, we can see over here that we are now in overbought zone. As I mentioned in the previous video, that the Bitcoin will push in the overbought zone on the RSI, which is not too bad because we are now into the bull market. And if the RSI gets into the overbought zone, that doesn't necessarily mean that we need to have correction, because Bitcoin can remain irrational in order to push the price even higher. As we can see over here, we were into those zones pretty long. Now, as I mentioned in the last video about trade should be always somewhere above this big trend line that we mentioned in the previous videos and today also. Why that? Because that's one of the most important also level of resistance, because Bitcoin is trading somewhere around there for pretty long period of time, and the traders are watching that level pretty neatly. Also, I mentioned in Monday's video that if the Bitcoin price still consolidating somewhere around here, that means that the buyers are hitting this wall constantly, and sooner or later this will happen. I made this trade over here, entered the trade somewhere around here as I gave you recommendation also, and whoever put the leverage over here made a pretty much good gains. I got out of that trade, and now what I'm doing is I'm waiting to break this very important level of resistance, and after that I will open trade somewhere around here, or even to be more conservative over here. After that happen, I hope we will get some kind of a level of support and manage to go on to the upside further. If that does not happen, stop loss should be somewhere below it. So yeah, that should be some sort of a good risk management trade, because that's very important to have when you have good technical analysis. Beside that, also still I want to congrats everyone who is gaining some money right now, but even so we are in the bull or in the bear, I promise to this channel we're going to read some news, encouraging news, to see where the Bitcoin space is going. Bitcoin will beat Dow Jones to 40,000. Tom Lee doubles down on BTC. My guess would be Dow, but if I had to say what is first to 40, I would not pick the Dow. This is one of the reasons why I need to understand that the Bitcoin is still in early phase and we are probably going to see much higher prices than this over here, because Bitcoin still has a pretty lot of volume to enter the market and push the price onto the upside. We don't have a lot of money in crypto space, ladies and gentlemen, and we will pump pretty high when the institutional investors and many other retail investors hear about Bitcoin, learn about Bitcoin, and starts investing in it. This is just the beginning. Now, if this is not bullish, I don't know what is. 40 German banks seek regulators' green light to offer Bitcoin custody. Do you remember what banks said about Bitcoin many other months ago and years ago? Yeah, and now they want to be involved. And guess why? Because they don't want to be left behind and they want money that is involved in crypto, and they know they can always earn from custodians and from the fees that where they can actually have a custodian over Bitcoin for the people who doesn't know how to handle the Bitcoin itself. SEC Commissioner Crypto Mom explains planned ICO safe harbor to Cointelegraph. As we can see, altcoins will have safe harbor. Wow, yeah, that's the thing that we mentioned also in the previous video, and we can see that the crypto is getting regulations pretty fast now. Everything is on emergency. So yeah, I will post this on our Instagram page where you should follow us, I think, in order to see updates on daily basis, because we are not skipping any day of posting news and updates on the Bitcoin price or on the Bitcoin charts, even into the stories. So make sure you follow us there, TikTok and Twitter also. So to sum it up, make sure you observe this level of resistance over here, because Bitcoin soon may enter the major part of this bull market and push us to the $20,000, because after we break these levels over here, we're not going to have much volume of resistance on the way to the $20,000. Now I think we will end this video here, ladies and gentlemen. Please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you like these sort of videos, and in order not to miss any of them in the future. I want to thank each last one of you for watching our videos. As and always, until the next episode, happy trading and goodbye.